Hello everybody. Um Today we are going to we're going to be programming our final piece of the puzzle, I guess, before we button up our light. We're going to be doing we're going to be continuing our see if we can minimize that. There we go. We got our little light thing here. I've off-screen tested it. I know this is gonna be a pain in the butt. Let's see. It does work. Both things work. Right now I just have it programmed for the RGB, which we're gonna unplug because that just gets super annoying. Yeah, so we're here. GPIO4 is going to be, I think, the RGB. And number 5. Ooh, let's see if we can zoom in. Yep. The 5th one is going to be, I think, our PWM. So we wired everything up last go around. If I was smart enough, I would have actually updated this before I started. So we're gonna kill some more time. But yeah, no. There's only 2 pins to program. We're not gonna have any buttons on this. I might put a button on this later, depending if I really feel like this needs a button. None of my other things have ever needed a button. Kind of like on that. If I find one of those modules that I have hidden somewhere with the touch sensor, like if you touch something, it'll what's it now? It'll activate. And I might put that on somewhere in here. And just hook it up to the metal. I know ESP32s can do that instinctively, but not the ESP8266 can't do that natively. So if I find that board, I might hook it up. If not, this thing's not getting anything. I mean, it's gonna be easy to it's not gonna be easy to remove. Just realizing I'm probably gonna hot glue everything together afterwards. Analog input, everything's gonna be controlled through Home Assistant, so I don't really care too much. As for this, we're gonna go through ESP Home, their website, and I already brought up software for this part. But this is our first time trying to do a PWM light switch, kind of. And it's just like one of those things that I have no idea what we're doing. We're gonna try it on the fly. As for the RGB, we're just gonna copy and paste that code that we've worked on so many other times in Home Assistant. Nope. Wait, seriously? Okay. Are you? Alright, lost connection, reconnecting, come on. Really need this to go well. There we go. And that's why I need to update to a Raspberry Pi 5 very soon. Alright, is there a way to... Yes. Good. Okay, so... edit this one. Alright, so we got kind of everything here. Oh, I forgot to put a temperature sensor in here. Too late. Although it would be nice to have one inside or attached to this the copper, well, the aluminum copper plated piece, just so we could have, like, you know, just make sure and stabilize the temperature when it gets too warm in here. Although I'm not really too concerned. All these pieces, there's no real... there's no, like, caps here. There's capacitors, but they don't have, like, the old cap style build. I'm not too concerned with anything really blowing up in here for being too hot. Yeah, no, I think we're pretty much good on this design. Which is, like, one of those things that I'm like, eh. Okay, so let's start a new device. Just click on... let's see if I can get out the way. There was a little tab down here. New device. A new device needs to be directly connected to the computer using a USB cable. Alright, let's plug this in then. Interact with... once added, the ESP home will interact with the device wirelessly. You're not browsing the dashboard over a secure HTTP. This prevents... You'll be able to install ESP Home by connecting the device to the computer that runs ESP Home, that runs the ESP dashboard. Alternatively, you can... wait. Continue? We're gonna name it... I don't know what we're gonna name this creation. Garden lamp. Because it's gonna look like... I don't know. Outdoor lamp. No, I gotta figure out what I want to call this. And it can't just be lamp because I already have a lamp in here. What am I gonna call this? Like, I'm not good with names. Wait, let me see if I can look up the pattern. Maybe Home Depot. Cut. Aluminum sheets, okay. And we are not calling it a Union Jack. Yeah, that looks beautiful. beautiful right there. That's kind of exactly what I was going for. What do they call these? Yeah, I guess I call it a Union Jack aluminum. Union Jack lamp. All right, fine. Ooh. We're gonna be using an ESP. Let me just bring that over a little bit more. We're gonna use ESP 8266. You can now install the configuration on your device. This is the first time this requires a cable. Once the device is installed, you'll need this key to include your device and Home Assistant. Plugged into this computer. Oh, no. Okay, so we're going to edit this. No, I wanted you... Stupid computer. There we go. I don't want a password. I don't want encryption. Oh, probably need to just have that there. Because every time I update, I need to actually plug in, and I don't want to plug in anything. Y'all figure out where I live. You can just use my Wi-Fi. I don't care. Okay. I'm okay with giving it this. Alright, captive portal. Alright, so we're gonna give it we're gonna copy and paste that. That would be, I think that's the same thing, and I think that's the same thing. And we're gonna name it Union Jack GB. Union Jack lamp RGB. Save. Okay, we're gonna exit this. We are not gonna put it there. I'm actually gonna turn it on so it has 12 volts running to it. We did plug it in. Let's see if I can zoom out of it. There is see if Workshop works. There is a 12 volt going to it. So we are there. See if I can connect it all the way up to I'll take off everything and go up to my Raspberry Pi. Because heaven knows I can't just... They used to do it so nice over the computer. Like... Plug into the computer running USB home device. Yeah, wirelessly only works if I've already uploaded it to something. I've got to get up. There. Hopefully. Oof. Again, this is why I need another Raspberry Pi 5, because this thing's getting ridiculous to deal with. Hope this stays for a minute. Computer doing that. We're doing serial 2.0. And hopefully... Light Neoblast Pixel failed config. Was there something? Cannot resolve name for ESP01. Okay. Close. Edit. Oh, no, that's not the right board. Why did it... Install... Damn, okay, so I need an... Okay, let's try this again. New device. Continue. New jack lamp. Okay. We're going to do ESP8266. Encryption key. Install. On running. Yes. That's gonna take like 5 minutes to freaking edit. Because codes do code stuff. Really hope this isn't freaking minutes long. Again, this is another reason I need the new Raspberry Pi thing going because it can't figure itself out. It can't compile anything fast. This is the reason why I have issues. What's the... Well, now I'm just looking for a program because I am bored. Oh, there it is. Okay, we can get rid of this. That can sit there. That can sit there. All right. Noise protocol, framework Arduino version. There we go. The program has been done, uploaded. It's writing now. Okay. Okay, stop. Offline, yes, I know. Okay. So... edit. Okay, so we're gonna do... I guess we're just gonna do this real quick. See if that works. Light. Oh, we're gonna do 60, I think. I think that's how many I have. Remember, we didn't get the big one. We just did kind of the small one. So those are usually either 30 or 60. And so... yeah. So we're just gonna... guess... yeah. Go for the 60? BB. And we're gonna name that. Okay, and then we're gonna... save. Install. Is it going to be GPIO 5? Save, install. Maybe. What the fuck is with this Google services crap? I'm just trying to get this. Throw this up here. Maybe? I don't know. The compile again. This is again. So I guess this is just gonna be really weird. Oh, that just blacked everything out. All right, nope, we're still running. We're still running. Good. Probably gonna be under settings, devices and services. We're gonna ignore the printer. Ignore. Ooh, what's this? Oh. Wait, how do I have LED light 1? Stop ignoring. Stop ignoring. Stop ignoring. Stop ignoring. Stop ignoring. Oh, because the Roomba's right next to me, I can actually do that again. Ignoring, stop ignoring. Alright. You know what? Let's add a Roomba. Oh. Nope, let's not add a Roomba. Because that shit's just weird. Oh. The code's finally done. Success. Took that much. Compile. We good? ESP home. I don't want any API encryption. Let's just save, install. I'm literally copying from things that actually work, so it shouldn't be that ridiculous. I might have to change it from here. because this is what I used last time. Gonna take forever. Let's go research the other half of the code that we need. Boop. Just stick that in there. Okay, good. Good. There we go. That's all I needed. Okay, so... Alright, so that's done. Using noise encryption. I don't need any encryption. The lamp. Alright, so... Alright, so... If that's the case, let's see what, okay, so that's there. We should have some notifications. Check out. Union Jack lamp. Submit. We're gonna keep this in the bedroom. Devices. Oh. I clearly got that one wrong. So this is not... This is not pin 5. This is pin 4. Alright, so we're gonna also... I'm here. Okay, so we got... You saw how, like, that was responding when I just, like, clicked on and off? That's all the, that's the digital signal that should be given to these LEDs, not these LEDs. Let me just make it, you know what? I could just make it bigger so you guys can see. Okay, so I'm gonna click and see that's the digital signal that's going out. That should be doing these. And so it's not. So we're changing the GPIO. Alright. We need to change that because that was the wrong pinout. Then light. Okay, Control C. We're gonna put in another platform, I guess. Union Jack lamp light. Yeah, Union Jack lamplight. That should do it. Yeah. Hopefully that's enough. I really don't want to. Yeah, I really don't want to do it too much because. All right, that should be good. That should be good. Oh, output. Is there a pin out? Yes, there is. Okay, so GPIO should be 05. Right? 04. Okay, so save, install. Now we gotta wait for like 5 minutes again. This is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Okay. Come on. Uploading. Good. It's dead. That could mean two things. One, yes. Okay. We've connected. Good. All right. Stop this. Okay. Settings. Okay. RGB on. Off. Okay. So, well, you can clearly see that goes off and then goes back on. Okay. Now let's see about the other one. Cool. Right. Home Assistant works. Woo! 3%. Oh wait, does 3% even work? %. Alexa, turn off string lights.
Okay.
No, 1% doesn't work. 3. 14. Okay, 14 works. 10 works. 6. Nope. 7. 7 it turns on. Okay, so we got from like 7%, and then it can go all the way to 100. And then it burns up my camera and my retina. Oh wait, let's have him go. Let's see if we can. Extra brightness. Woo! Are any of these things shifting? No. Okay. And I'm going to do. Okay, we're gonna turn these off first. Unplug it real quick. I mean, that's super bright right there. I didn't realize how bright it was going to be. I mean, it's close. I want to say it's close to a light bulb, but it's not as close as I'd like it to be. If that makes any sense? But this is what I want it to be. We've got it all programmed into the ESP32. That only took 42 minutes. Because I don't have a Raspberry Pi 5 set up yet. Alright. Alexa, turn on string lights. There we go. Alright. And so with that, I think that's going to be it for today. Next time we're just going to put the cover on. And then that's it. We're done. Like, we're literally at the end of this. We 3D modeled it. We've designed the circuit board. We built the circuit board. We wired everything up. We wired this up. And now we just need to put the casing around it. And it'll become a real lamp. Oh, wait, no. One more thing. Just want to make sure. Okay, green is green. Red is red. Blue is blue. Okay, sometimes you have to like adjust. You see how I did, let's see, let's go back to the code. Woo! Can I zoom in on this? No, I can't. Save. Edit. Alright, so if you see here, the code that I copied, it says GRB instead of RGB. That's because the green is different in some generic versions of the NeoPixel like things, and because of that, yeah, it'll like, if you don't program it right, it'll be a different color than what you want it to be. And because I did it correctly, it's cool. All right. We're just gonna leave it at white because that'll hit the off balance of that. And it's running without the USB cable. It's all running on 12 volts. There is a little bit of humming coming from this. I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing. I think it could just be the... Okay. Let me see if there's something about that we actually might need to solve. I don't say what a good frequency is. Okay, so what's a good frequency for ESP 30, I don't know, 8266? Okay. Oh, Amazon orders. Yes, these things. Okay, so it should have enough. These boards should be good with 1,000. So wait, unless I'm doing 10,000. Wait, am I doing 10,000? I can't do 10,000. Yeah, it's doing 1,000 hertz. Okay. Let's see if I can adjust that. Up, up, up. Oh, no, I can install wirelessly now. Can I do that? Okay. That worked. Oh no, that's 100% though. Wait, I wanted to. I know you can't hear it, but there's a small whining pitch. Is that it? Go for. Let's kick it up to that. Save install wirelessly. For some strange reason, it doesn't need to reformat everything when I just change the frequency, which means this is going to be a lot faster. What is the human hearing? Wait, what is the human hearing? Human hearing. 20,000. All right, so I would need to go 20,000 hertz, but that's putting it at the edge of that. Whoa there. I think that's making it worse for my eyes. I do not like that. Do not like that at all. I do not. Oh, I do not like that. It's just making it worse. Edit. Edit. We're going back down to one. You know what? Let's make it 500. Save, install wirelessly. Because it used to stop at like give or take 70% the sound was. And now it's just like, there we go. Okay, it's off. There we go. We should be back. Can you see the flickering? I don't hear the noise anymore. Okay, so, all right, changing. I might still hear it. Edit. What are we down to? 500 hertz. You know what? I want to show you guys something really cool. Nope. Yeah. No. No. We're gonna keep it there. No, I can still hear it if I put it up to my ear. So, save install wirelessly. We're gonna try the 200. Because yeah, no, this is some stupid. This is some stupid shit. And I'm just done trying to be okay with things. Okay. 100%'s good. 50%'s good. 40%'s good. Like, I don't even think I would have it down to 27%. There's still a faint humming. There's still a faint humming, though. And that's... Save, install. I don't want this to go down any further than what it needs to be. Because then it gets like super weird and like... I know eyes can only perceive, what is it, 23.5 or something frames a second. You really need for it to actually like trick the human eye. I don't really want to go any lower than what I needed to. Okay, so that... That I can hear some. 300 hertz is probably where I'm gonna stop though. Let me pause the music. Let me just see if I can hear it right now. I don't think I can. I don't think I can. If I put my ear right to it, I probably can. Yeah, I can hear it on my head. You know what? We're gonna go for the 240 hertz. Save, install. We're gonna go down to gaming levels. That's a bad idea because this is where people start actually noticing things. And I'd rather have it be a small thing with the ear than to actually have it be, you know, a full-blown than have anything with the eyes, because the eyes are the most main thing. Because usually I have like some kind of music on, I'm watching some kind of YouTube video, I'm playing some kind of like something in the background. There's gonna be noise constantly where I am. Okay. Let's just go for let's just see what 100 does. Cause like I know you guys can't hear anything, and I know it's probably not like the best thing for you guys, but like there's issues with this. And the drivers, the PWM driver is freaking out, and because it's going back and forth like super a lot, I'm pretty sure there's a capacitor that I should be like just like stop and have it just like work itself out, but you should be. Did I fuck with it? Oh, okay. Good. Okay. You? Can't hear. Is it freaking the lights out yet? Yes, it is. Oh yeah, it's freaking my camera out. And this is why I didn't want that. Yeah. Okay. All right. We're gonna have to, because if this is going on in the background and this is ever in the background to any of my videos, I'm gonna have to like turn it off. It can't be a source of light unless I bump this up. And it's still producing sound, so I'm like, okay. Might as well have it produce the sound and look good. I can't like, I don't want this. You see like all the up and down, the black and white, that's because the camera is trying to react to it. The shutter speed, freaking it out. Just going like on and off and on and off, and it's mixing with this, and it's just really hate that. Okay, see, now it stopped. As soon as the light went out, it stopped. All right, so we're bumping it back up to 300, so that way I don't have to hopefully change anything. All right, there we go. And that. Okay, that's good. Yay! Just realizing it now that there was some kind of like what's the 1000 look like? Oh, what's the 500 look like again? Because it's doing it, it's not as noticeable, but it's still doing it. Now that I'm looking for it, because you can see the freakiness of the stuttering, that's not smooth at all. Any of the lines on the screen. You could see the lines on the screen. Now you don't see any lines on the screen. And that's what I'm trying to avoid. It's just super hard to. When I'm trying to like not have it run at a freaking high frequency. Okay, that's good. Oh. Okay, so the lines are smaller. But there is more whining. Alright, so we're gonna... It's gonna be safe to say that this... Oh, wait a second. Okay, I'm gonna be dumb for a minute. We're gonna change it back to what? 240 was the one I wanted. Save, install. Because I said 100, right? And then it just freaked out. So while we're loading that up, I'm gonna look for a capacitor. I'm gonna do something dumb and see if it works. Capacitors. You're not capacitors. No, you're not capacitors either. Where do I put my capacitors? You capacitors? No, you're resistors. You're freaking heavy resistors. You're capacitors. Here we go. Okay, so let's see. Oh no, this is 100%. That's right. Banding doesn't kick in until like 51. Yep, you can see kind of like the up and down right there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna disconnect. We're gonna kill the power. Damn, all I have is my old screwdriver. I like my LTT screwdriver better. Ooh, something smells like blown capacitor juices. No, I don't want 1,000 volt. I want something stupidly tiny, because this is gonna... If this thing ever blows or touches anything, I am dead. Alright. Wait, do we have any, like, non-dumb capacitors? Hey, there we go. Because I'm trying to look for ones that won't blow up if I accidentally, like, misplace or... Alright, which one is this one? Plus 50. 10 U ferret. Hey, that'll work. I think. How much do these caps go for, though? .33 UF. I don't know. Don't care. I think this is what we're gonna use. Okay. We're gonna do the dumb. And oh. Come on. Or am I gonna have to get my Where's my other screwdriver? I don't want to... I have like 2 screwdrivers in this drawer. Shouldn't be too hard to find. Alright. I'm gonna have to get a freaking screwdriver. Oh no, if this doesn't... Nope. Nope, that's a X key. Okay, okay. No problem. No problem. We're gonna go back to the iFixit kit. And this should be... No, it shouldn't be a hex bit. It should just be a regular... I guess that size. Right? Is it the big size? And then if I shove this in there with them, hopefully. One goes in one hole, one goes in the other. There we go. Tighten them back up. And unlike the other bit, yeah, but the alright, so come on, get in there, you piece of garbage. You can't. I really hate these down screws. They really suck. hoping this would just be a one and done kind of thing. But they really want to play. I'm going to try and wrap at least one of these sides around one of these wires. This ground is like freaking telling me no. I won't. Get it back in there. That there. I wanted this to be quick, kind of like cheap fix for what I was doing. It is not working out that way. Okay, so I got the screwdriver working. Move that off my lap. I can work on this properly. All right. Okay, fine. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna fucking wrap shit around other shit now, alright? We're gonna do it somewhat efficiently. Alright, then shove that back in. If I can. There we go. Okay. The capacitor's been installed. It's not an electrolytic capacitor. As far as I remember, I think it's ceramic. Whatever that one is that can be reversible. Plug everything in. Nothing blew up. Okay. Alright, it didn't get rid of anything. What's my 240? I thought that would get rid of some of the banding here. But, you know... Wait, let me see if it reduced... Maybe if it reduced the winding, maybe that'll work. Wait, actually, wait a second. What it should have done was allow me to go... Nope. Eight. What did I say it was? Cutoff was 6? I think I said the cutoff was 6. No. I think the cutoff was 6, so... Yeah, you can see the hesitation there. Yeah. So it just balances everything out better. Which is kind of cool. not what I wanted, but it allows me to go down to like 4%. 5%. Let's see. Yeah, let's just go 500% or 500 hertz. 500 hertz. Let's change that. Save, install wirelessly. All that capacitor does is smooth out the... It should smooth out the power coming from here to here. And in theory, it should be working a lot better than what it was. But I would probably have to do a whole bunch of math for that. Oh, shoot. Feel like right now? Okay, you're getting like... Oh, there's a little bit... Oh, whatever I do, there's gonna be banding. Do it. There's gonna be some kind of like banding, and I'm gonna have to figure that out. I don't know. Okay, 38. It's annoying. Alright, 38%. It's annoying. Let's see if we can just make that 240 really quick. Install wirelessly. I think I was supposed to save before I did that. That's the problem with a lot of these things. They don't really do instruction manuals on Home Assistant, which is why I'm just like, eh. Alright. Come on. There we go. Yeah, that's... Yep. I don't know. I think... Maybe with the cover it might change, but... Who knows? So, I guess we're gonna have to live with it. Good news is, with that small thing, we can bring it down to 5%, which we couldn't do before. Yeah. All right. I don't think I would ever buy this again because it makes noise. I may or may not use it in future projects just because I have it. Yeah. I might figure out where that humming is coming from. It might be an LED circuit. That's on here, because if you take a look when it's on, there's like a little, there's little like LED right there on that board. Because the stupid, it gets outshone, and then I can't adjust the manual focus this shit. There's an LED right there. Let's see if I can... You can kind of see it right there. Yeah, now you can kind of see it. But I think maybe that's the circuit that's making all the noise. But as long as I have something going on in the background, that's fine. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this, with the banding. I think if you're far enough away, it doesn't affect cameras. I just really want to make sure, because like, anyways, it's too much worrying. Right now, it's all up and running. It can turn on, it can turn off. I have no issues with it with my eyes, because eyes are analog and this is digital. And analog eyes see different than digital. You can't really, I mean, I guess if I make the windows small enough, it's hard to see it. And I can always just make the frames work with it. Anyways, I want to say that's going to be it for today. Have a wonderful afternoon, evening, night, guys. We should have ended this a long time ago. So yeah. See you guys next time when we put the cover on and just wrap up this project. I'm gonna be so glad when it's done, because then I get another thing off of my floor that I've had on my floor for like a year now, because I didn't want to do this without you guys. I actually wanted to be like with you when I did it. So, yep, let's get this over with. Not in a bad way, in a good way. All right. Well, stay positive, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.